an easy pose, so just sitting comfortably on the ground. And if you need a little support for your lower back, you can slide a blanket or a cushion underneath your hips to kind of lift your hips up a bit, make it a little easier to straighten your lower back comfortably. And wherever you are, just feeling your sit bones, press the blanket or press the mat as you lengthen up through your spine. And we'll just take an inhale here. And as you exhale, just walk your hands forward. So bringing your elbows towards the ground or bringing your forehead towards the ground. Just breathing into your lower back here. As you inhale, imagine making space between each of your vertebrae. As you exhale, soften your shoulders, soften your hips. You can keep just breathing comfortably here. Or one time, just walk your hands over to the right. So just keeping your head down comfortably. Just maybe feeling the left side body, left lower back side, a little bit lengthening. And then we'll walk your hands back to center. And then over to the left, just as much as feels good. Feeling the right lower back side lengthening. And we'll walk your hands back to center and just slowly coming back to sitting up. Again, feeling your sit bones press down, lengthening your spine. We'll just twist lightly over to the right. So you can bring your left hand to your right knee, right hand back behind you. Looking over your right shoulder. Watching your breathing. And then coming back to center. Twisting over to the left. Right hand to your knee, left hand back behind you. Looking over your left shoulder. And coming back to center. We'll just do that same thing one more time. So twisting over to the right. Feeling your sit bones on the ground. Imagine from your tailbone all the way up through the top of your head, just imagining the shape of your spine here. Coming back to center and twisting over to the left. Feeling both sit bones press the ground. Breathing comfortably. And then coming back to center. Just rocking your torso lightly from side to side. And we're going to start hip circles. Just moving your torso in a circle. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes here. Just moving with your breathing. Watching the feelings in your lower back. Maybe also your hips and your pelvis. And when you're ready, we'll go in the opposite direction. And just letting your spine be free as you move. Resting your hands on your knees, bringing your awareness to your tailbone. As you inhale, we'll look up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, looking towards your belly button. And as you inhale, looking up and feel your tailbone direction. Exhale, looking towards your belly button. And as you inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking towards your belly button. 2 more times, following your comfortable breath, watching your inhale. And exhale, keep bringing your awareness to your tailbone. Inhale, looking up. And as you exhale, looking towards your belly button. Coming back up to center. We'll come into cat-cow pose. So bringing your hands under your shoulders. Spreading your fingers wide. And looking at your knees one time. Just separate your knees about hip distance apart. And if it's okay, tops of your feet down. So we'll start by rounding your back, looking towards your belly button. Pressing your hands down and reaching your upper back up towards the ceiling. And as you inhale, drop your belly, looking up towards the ceiling. Just breathing here, and again, feeling your hands press down, bringing your shoulders away from your ears as you lift up through your chest. Taking another inhale. And as you exhale, rounding your back. Again, looking towards your belly button, press your upper back up. And inhale, dropping your belly, looking up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, rounding your back. One more time like this. Inhale, looking up. And as you exhale, rounding your back. Staying here, watching your breath. And we'll start just from your tailbone. So moving vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly reaching your tailbone up. Dropping your belly, dropping your chest, slowly looking up, feeling the back of your neck long, and then slowly tucking your chin, reaching your upper back up as you press your hands, feeling vertebrae by vertebrae, rounding your back, slowly tucking your tailbone under, pressing your hands down. One more time, starting from your tailbone, slowly reaching your tailbone up, dropping your belly, dropping your chest. Lastly, lifting your chest, maybe looking up. And then tucking your chin, feeling vertebrae by vertebrae. Starting with your upper back, rounding, mid-back rounding, lower back rounding as you tuck your tailbone under. And then slowly release, coming into child's pose, lowering your hips over your heels, forehead down. Back here. Letting your shoulders be relaxed. Watching your breath. Slowly come back up in that tabletop posture, hands under your shoulders. Reach your right leg out to the side, pressing your foot down with your big toes pointing forward. We'll shift your weight into your left hand as you reach your right arm up and back. Just twisting here, maybe letting your head relax back. Slowly coming back to center, bringing your hands under your shoulders. knees under your hips. On the other side, bringing your left foot out to the side, shifting your weight to your right hand, reaching your left arm up and back. Twisting. And slowly coming back to center. From here, we'll just bring your knees back, come to lie down on your stomach. We'll come into Sphinx pose, so feet about hip distance apart, tops of your feet down. Elbows can start by your chest, so your forearms are parallel. Bringing your forehead down, taking an exhale, and on your inhale, just peel your chest away from the ground as you press your elbows down. 1, 2, if you have any pain or discomfort, release back down. 4, 5, bringing your forehead back to the ground. You can do this same thing again, or if that felt okay and you want to go a little bit more, we'll come into Cobra. So bringing your hands by your chest, again, forehead down, taking an exhale, wherever you are, tops of your feet pressing, and on your inhale, peeling your chest away from the ground. Just coming up as much as feels comfortable. You don't have to straighten your arms if you're coming into Cobra. You can keep your elbows bent as much as you need. Using your legs here. 3, 4, and 5. Slowly releasing the posture. We're going to press back into a child's pose. So again, bringing your hips over your heels, forehead to the ground. And if that felt good, we'll do the same thing again. If it doesn't feel good, maybe coming back into that cat-cow pose, watching your breathing. Or you can just stay here and rest in child's pose. So if it's okay, we'll come back onto your stomach, bringing your elbows down. Exhale. As you inhale, coming up into Sphinx pose, peeling your chest away from the ground. And if Cobra pose felt okay, we'll press your hands down, slowly lifting your elbows away from the ground. Again, you don't have to straighten here, just as much as feels comfortable. Just watching how this feels compared to Cobra pose or Sphinx pose. 3, 4, and 5. We'll slowly lower back down. There's many options here. You can do Sphinx pose and slowly come up, do that same thing again. You can stay in Sphinx pose or bring your hands back by your chest. Exhale. On your inhale, if it's okay, we'll come back up into Cobra pose. 1, 2, just being cautious of your lower back. If you have pain, releasing down. 4, 5, slowly lowering back down. And then again, we'll press back into child's pose, lowering your hips over your heels, forehead down. Watching your breathing. And then we'll slowly come to sitting up and bringing both legs forward. Then we're going to keep your right leg forward, just bending your left leg in. Flexing your right ankle, taking an inhale, and as you exhale, lowering over your right leg. One leg seated, forward fold. On your inhale, coming back up. And we'll open your right leg out to the side. If it's okay with your right peace fingers, grabbing onto your right big toe. If that's not okay, you can grab onto your shin or your ankle, and we'll just lean over to the right, reaching your left arm up And then bringing your left arm by your ear. So again, feeling the left side elongation. If it feels okay, looking up past your fingertips. Feel your left sit bone and your left fingertips reach in the opposite direction of each other. And one more inhale here. And exhale, release, coming back up. We'll bring your right leg in, left leg forward, straight out in front of you. It's okay flexing your left ankle, taking an inhale here. As you exhale, folding over your left leg. And on your inhale, coming back up, we'll open your left leg to the side. I'm feeling both sit bones pressed down. It's okay with your left peace fingers grabbing onto your big toe or just grabbing on towards your ankle. Leaning to the left, reaching your right arm up, and then if it's okay, by your ear. Again, feel your body press down towards the ground, wherever is connected. Reaching through your right fingertips, feel your chest open towards the ceiling. Maybe looking past your right fingertips if your neck is okay. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly coming back up and bringing your heels in towards your body. A little bit rocking forward and back here. Just grabbing onto your feet comfortably. Imagine opening the bottoms of your feet. Taking an inhale here. As you exhale, just slightly folding forward. Cobbler's pose. And just breathing into your lower back. As you inhale, imagine space being made between each of your vertebrae, all the way down to your tailbone. As you exhale, softening any tension in your lower back or shoulders. Taking a few more comfortable breaths here. And as you inhale, slowly coming up. And we'll slide both legs forward. Seated forward fold. So feeling your sit bones press down, taking an inhale. And as you exhale, just folding forward comfortably here. This is Paschimottanasana. Again, seated forward fold. Really good opening the backside of your body. And really good for relaxing the backside of your body. Especially the longer you stay in the posture, the more you can feel in the posture, the more you can melt into the posture. A lot of times folding forward, we have some effort or desire to fold forward more, or fold forward more than feels comfortable, or fold forward more than I can. It's very easy to have that desire in this posture. So Maybe the longer we hold the posture, the more we can feel the letting go of that desire. Taking a few more breaths here. And again, maybe you can imagine breathing in space between each of your vertebrae. And then slowly coming up, and we'll come to lie down on your back. And we'll hug both knees into your chest. Lightly rocking from side to side if it feels good on your lower back here. And then we'll come back to center. We'll keep your right knee hugging in, just release your left leg down. We're gonna twist, so grabbing onto your knee with your left hand. We'll drop your knee over to the left. Right arm can extend out to the right. Maybe gaze dropping over your right fingertips. Just feeling a nice twist in your spine here. And just letting gravity kind of do most of the work. Again, not having too much effort. Slowly coming back to center. Releasing your right leg down. And we'll hug your left knee into your chest. And then grabbing on with your right hand, twisting, dropping your knee to the right, left arm out to the side. And dropping your gaze over your left fingertips. Breathing comfortably here. And then slowly coming back to center, releasing your left leg down. And again, we'll hug both knees into your chest. And this time rocking forward and back. So this rocking, when you come up, you can come all the way up to sitting. And when you rock back, you can rock back all the way onto your shoulders, bringing your feet up over your head. I'm just getting a really nice spine massage here. Rocking forward and back, just as much as you can. Feel really good on your back. If it doesn't feel good, just releasing, maybe rocking side to side. And I recommend you can do this a lot. If it feels really good, just keep rocking forward and back. Especially if the next posture is not comfortable, you can just keep doing what feels good. Otherwise, coming into plow pose. So we'll bring your hands to your lower back. Bring your feet towards the ground over your head. Keeping your chin tucked here. And again, it's a really good posture to just stay and hold for as long as feels comfortable. Opening the back side of your body. Consciously releasing any tension in your lower back. Take a few more breaths here. And again, if it feels really refreshing, you're welcome to stay a little bit longer. And slowly we'll release your hands to the ground if you're in plow pose. And try vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly lowering your spine, your hips back to the ground. And then slowly lowering your legs all the way back to the ground. And bending your knees, bringing your heels towards your buttocks, feet about hip distance apart. We're going to come into bridge pose. So arms by your sides, taking an exhale here. As you inhale, lifting your hips up. And again, without any pain in your lower back, just lifting up as much as feels good. The right posture is the steady and comfortable posture. So feeling grounding through the parts of my body that are connected to the ground. And then letting anywhere I can relax, anywhere I don't need to use to hold myself in the posture. Letting my body be comfortable. And on your next exhale, slowly lower your hips back down. And again, hugging your knees into your chest. Again, maybe rocking side to side if it feels good. And we'll slowly turn onto your side. And slowly pressing back up to sitting. Again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're able to find some release and comfort in your lower back. See you next time. Namaste.